Good day to everyone from CashMono.com, because nothing makes me more excited. On today's video, I'll be giving my review of the Swagbucks site, my own personal daily routine to make about $1 in about 6 minutes, and some tips along the way. Thank you for joining me. If you like what you're seeing, please make sure you give a little visit to the like, share, and subscribe button down below. Any questions, tips, comments, post them in the comment section now. Swagbucks is a website that promises you to pay money for doing certain activities online, from everything from buying from other websites, searching, surveys, discovery, video watching, etc. Is it a scam? Let's get this out of the way immediately. It is not a scam. It does pay out. However, I can see why some people would consider it to be a scam due to the randomness of some of the payouts, meaning that a lot of the activities don't guarantee payout for doing it. It's either random or some weird criteria. So I'm going to guide you as best as I can to avoid those, and what I do every day, 6 minutes worth of time to make about $1. You might say, well, that's not a lot, and you might have heard of some people making a lot more on the website, and yes, that is true. You can make a lot more money than that on Swagbucks, but my time is very valuable, as is yours. I don't have that much of it. Gotta play Forza Horizon 4 at some point. So I did my best to try to minimize the time used to the most effective way possible to make as much money as possible. Period. Just the most efficiency. So what are you going to need? Well, you're going to need a Mac, Windows, Chrome based PC to do this. So you're going to need a PC. And you're going to need a smartphone, preferably Android, that you don't mind being unavailable for several hours a day. And if you don't want to do that, you can just get a cheap prepaid phone. So let's get started here. First, my daily routine. How do I make $1 on Swagbucks or so every day? Here we go. So, like I said, there's a lot of things that Swagbucks pays you to do. And on the left-hand side of this portal, here's the main Swagbucks site. You have a to-do list full of several items. You will get a bonus if you do or attempt most of these. Some of these, in my opinion, or one of them particularly, is a waste of time. But let's get through it. I have the daily watch done. Daily watch, you get credit for having viewed a video on any other apps, and we'll get to that later. But that's pretty quick. Swag button activity. I have the swag button installed in here. Seems pretty unintrusive. I'm sure it's tracking me, but there's been several times where I've gone on websites that I didn't know would give some money back, and I got some money back from Swagbucks, so that was cool. Daily poll. So we click here. What's your favorite pie to eat on Thanksgiving? Pumpkin pie. Yeah, I know. Popular opinion. Come at me. So then we're going to click here again on the top left to go back to the main page. It's opening a tab every time, so we're going to close that. So as you can see, that's done. Let's do the daily search. Now, this is one of those things where people might consider Swagbucks a scam because it says you get paid to search on the web, and that is true, but it's completely random. So you can be doing searches for God knows how long, and then eventually you might get a CAPTCHA, you know, the thing that pretends or is wondering if you are a robot, and then you have to clear it, and you get a few Swagbucks or points. Each Swagbucks, by the way, 100 Swagbucks is roughly $1. I say roughly because sometimes there's sales. But the search is very random, so I don't indulge in it. I just do my daily search. Let's go back, close the first tab. Daily search is done. Daily discover is so... It leads you down a rabbit hole, something as innocuous as, oh, go on this website, answer a few questions. It takes 2 minutes, or it's 10 Swagbucks. I've done a lot of these myself. I've gotten burned on so many of them that I just ignore this. Thankfully, you don't need it to get your bonus. Deal of the day. You click on here, and here's your deal of the day. I just click on it, and I pretty much ignore it. Let's go back. Close the first tab. So now, the only thing left here that I had checked off already is this, attempt a gold survey, because you have to be honest with these technically, and at the very beginning on all of them, and ask you for your birthday, and I'm not gonna put that on here, but let me show you how I do it. This also took less than a minute, so you click on here, and what you want to do is you want to click here, so that it gives you the shortest ones. Screw the featured one. So here you go. 3 minutes, 20 Swagbucks is not bad. even if you do take the 3 minutes to complete it, because 3 minutes for 20 cents is not horrible. But at the beginning, it's going to ask you for your birthday. Most of these surveys I end up getting disqualified for. That's why I get discouraged for trying some of the longer ones. Because as you can see here, like 25 minutes for $1, or 15 minutes for $2.50. It's pretty good if you qualify again, and I don't have the patience for that. So I just go through the short one. I start it and I get disqualified. You get 1 point for this per disqualification. I think the maximum disqualification points you can get in a day is 5. So if you want to keep trying, I'd say try a maximum of 5 times. That way at least you get a swag book for your effort and not waste your time completely. So once that's done, you will get a bonus. Let me show you here. Activity. So here it is. The to-do list, 1 step from complete bonus is 3 points. So yeah, as you can see here, I already have one of my phone running videos earlier today, so that's where you see this here. I actually do have 1 referral. Granted, my total doesn't count referrals. Referrals are a bonus, literally. Here's the disqualification point I got for the survey that I mentioned, and then another video viewing bonus. And that's it. So that's for the daily list of activities. Next, the bulk of your points. So I shouldn't say the bulk of it. So the next part of it is printing grocery coupons. Depending on the day, so you hit the shop button right there on the left hand side. Depending on the day is how much you can do, but Swagbucks has a deal going with coupons.com. A lot of different portals do. I know Perk does as well. So you click here, grocery coupons. And then right now is you get 1 Swagbuck for each coupon you print at the maximum of 25 coupons. It varies over the weekend. On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was 3 Swagbucks back, maximum of 50 coupons. So yeah, you better believe I did that. So I'm going to go through here. Ignore the ones say click to save. That opens a new window. It's a pain in the ass. Go. And I might not even have that many left because I printed so many. Because there are limits on this from what I've noticed. So here we go. 1. Yeah, fun, isn't it? But this is what I do every day. At some point, you do run out. I think at one point, I only had like 3 left. I start to recognize these. Here you go. Click, click, click. Boom, boom. Usually the ones that just say save or $1 off or something off. There you go. See, I'm done. I reached my limit. If you actually use these in a store, if you find one, you should use it. You'll get 25 Swagbucks per coupon redeemed. So right now I can only do 11. And that's not really a problem, as you'll see in a minute. So you print it. The first time it's going to ask you for your phone number to send you a verification code. It's not, I haven't gotten any spam from it or anything, so here we go. I mean, by default, like my printer's not really working right now, so it just changes it to the save as PDF. So I'm going to save this so I can print it out for later on, and it still works. Boom. So now all good points start out. Usually I print them out. The family member that I referred has one of those really old, big laser printers for some reason. You know, the ones that the toner cartridge lasts like 10,000 prints. So she prints them all. I print most of them, but I saved them right now because my printer isn't functioning and I wanted to show you guys how to do it. And that'll still work, so I'll print them out later on. So that's another 25 points you earn a day, but again, that varies. So see, it all adds up little by little, but that hasn't taken me that long, has it? So the rest of the time, because that hasn't been 6 minutes, the rest of the time will be used playing videos on your phone. So you're going to need to download several apps. Main ones, I have the SB Watch here. It's not as good as it used to be, but the main ones are Entertain Now, Sporty TV, Movie Clips, Lifestyles, and Indie Music. And also the main Swagbucks app. It's just called Swagbucks. It's the, you'll notice that it'll have the same logo as the regular Swagbucks site, like this. So you download them all on your phone or tablet if you have one. This screenshot was actually taken on an old Shield tablet that I have that I no longer really use, so that's what I use to watch my videos. My family member has a prepaid phone that I helped her get really cheap, so I'll show you. I also show which one that is in a bit here. But you download each of these apps, and then you log in with your Swagbucks account, you open the app, and you just start watching. This is mostly passive. You can leave it running for quite a while. So then you're wondering, well, what about, how do you get to 6 minutes? The rest of the time, or my 6 minutes in a day, is to go and check on the phone in question. Meaning, I'll go look at it to see if it froze, It depends really on what ad is playing, how much work will it take. So sometimes the ads are great. The ads will just keep going nonstop. It'll take no real input from me at all. Sometimes they'll ask. Recently, there's been a few that have been asking questions. Thankfully, one of the choices is I prefer not to answer, which I've been selecting every time. And then they just keeps rolling. So you just have to do that. The most efficient way of doing it is take a look at it, have it kind of close by if you can. If not, well. But if you do, after a while, you notice that it'll say, thank you for watching. You reached today's limit. However, you qualify for a bonus. At that point, you're earning more slow. It'll take more videos watched to earn any Swagbucks. So at that point, I would recommend you switch from one app to the next until you do that on every single one of them. Entertain Now will be the best one after you're done with all of them earning at a regular rate. Also, the main Swagbucks app. It's actually the main Swagbucks app is the first one you should do. As you can see here, I have it set up where it says watch. You go to watch, and up here where it's this little arrow, it's defaults entertainment. Click, tap on it, and select short clips. As you can see, these clips are very short: 32 seconds, 28 seconds, 19 seconds. So the ads take way longer than the video itself. You could get through this. This app has a limit of 10 Swagbucks before you get to the bonus, quote unquote. And that'll probably take maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes actually, if the ads are pretty good. Otherwise, it might take a little bit longer. So again, you're going to need your phone for a couple of hours. So if you cannot do that, I recommend getting a cheap prepaid Android device like this one right here. This is the phone I helped my family member acquire. I had some gift cards for Best Buy, so there you go. So she got this phone from Best Buy. It was $20 on sale for $30. I recommend paying no more than $20 for any of your devices. I personally phone farm, so I have some devices running on Perk at the moment, about 8 of them. Swagbucks permits only one device at a time, so you cannot watch videos on more than one device at a time. If you do, you might get flagged, so avoid that. But this is a pretty good option. Visit your local Thrifties, Rite Aids, CVS's. A lot of times they will have these phones like track phones, Simple Mobiles on sale, really cheap ones. Try to get Android 5.0 or higher if possible. These apps don't take much to run, so there you go. How about a few extra tips here? How do I earn a little bit extra? Well, it all adds up. Like, you might be wondering, adding all that up, even 10 here, and maybe, let's say, 6 for each of these, you might not quite reach $1. Yeah, you're right, you might be close, but sometimes you get more on your coupons, and also you have your daily goals. Now, depending on the goal is how much your bonus will be. If you hit the goal, you will not get the bonus immediately. You will get it the following month. You have to wait until I forget how many days it is into the month. I think it's about 5. But then when that happens, you will see something down here that allows you to claim your bonus for the previous month. Last month, my bonus was 150 because of my streaks completed. So, as you can see, not much there. Not much on the 18th, but if you look at the 19th, damn! 322 Swagbucks earned on this day because of the bonus on the coupons. I hate how that does that. That's not the best, is it? Certain days are better than others. It all adds up over time. Also, BTW, this total here does not include your referral Swagbucks. So this is how another way I can show you guys that you don't need a referral for this. A referral is a nice bonus. It's literally pennies, but my main thing was I wanted to get my family member onto it so she could make a few extra pennies, an extra $1 as well every month, so she can use it to get her Steam cards or whatever the hell she's doing, maybe groceries. But that is my routine, and that is how I do it. Also, another tip on here on the left, you'll always have every 2 weeks you'll have a Swagga, which is their version of Bingo. So if you go here, you have several different things you can do. Most of them involve just visiting a website and activating the Swagbucks button, taking surveys and such. You want to finish one line, just like in Bingo. You'll claim it and they'll give you a Swagbuck bonus. Generally, it's about 25 what I get without spending, because some of these require you to spend money. I recommend against spending any money on this, unless, no, don't spend money. It will take you too much time. So I've tried to time it out to see how long it would take to do all this, and it wouldn't be worth it. So I recommend just going through it, visiting all the sites that you can that just say visit this site and activate the Swagbucks button, and see how much you can get from that. Like in this case, I played Swag IQ, which is an app you can get on the phone as well. I installed it. They do it from Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. PST. So you can get on that, answer questions. You have to get one right, then you just wait for the damn game to end. But look at that. That was one of them I didn't even know. So now I'm going to visit all these, finish them. So I'm going to claim the first column for 25 Swagbucks bonus, and that'll be another 25 points. And I also have a team challenge, which you also have to click on this, by the way, and join it. Otherwise, it won't count. But yeah, as you can see here, there's these two left. Again, some people make a lot of money on Swagbucks doing surveys. It's up to you if you want to give that a shot. I just don't. After trying like a few times on those really high-paying ones and getting denied, or spending like 4 minutes and then having it say you're disqualified, it just made me upset, so I just stopped. I just wanted to go through with what I know guarantees a payout. But that is it. Thank you for watching. Also, the shopping and earning piece. If you're regularly shopping at some of these sites, like I buy a crap ton of stuff from Best Buy. So most of the time, guess where I'm getting it from? From here. So right now for Black Friday, I'm buying a bunch of crap on BestBuy.com. So I'm going to go through here and get 2% back. So that's 2 Swagbucks per dollar. Probably going to end up spending about $300 on myself and on gifts. So that's going to be but $6. So every little bit counts. I will post a referral link on the description if you'd like to support. And if you get your own referrals, you'll earn 10% of everything that they earn, and a 300-point bonus if they hit 300 Swagbucks before the end of the calendar month. So, but again, this total that I went over today does not count referrals. Referrals are literally a bonus. I'm sure some people can make a lot of money off referrals, but I want to make sure that you can make your dollar, and I went through the routine to make sure that you could. Thank you again for watching. Hope you're having a great week. Go out there, play some games, make some money, spend some money, save some money. Don't get boned. Get boning.